All right. Space Throne. We don't like Space Throne. Oh, Mirror Dimension could get really, really bad. We Ravona, and then we can negative on 3. But if Mirror Dimension hits Space Throne, we're in a little trouble. Little trouble. This is bad. This could be bad. Okay. Mirror Dimension. Okay. We're fine. Mostly fine.
Snap!
Such a weird game. Got it. Okay. Pretty happy with whatever we pull here. Oh, okay, Sakar actually doesn't actually. Okay. Is he gonna clog us somehow? Doc Ock scares me. Hopefully he doesn't play like a debris in Space Throne. Hobgoblin in Space Throne is pretty bad too. So he wins there. That's fine. We'll live with that. We have priority. So if he cannonballs, he could have Galactus left. Would be pretty bad for us. 7. We'll go to 14 here if he cannonballs. It's big enough there. Hobgoblin makes me think there's Galactus. He didn't snap though, but maybe snapping is obvious, right? There's a good chance he has Galactus. Do we just leave? It's 4 cubes. I don't know if I want to stick around for it. He had Galactus, probably. There's
Escaped!
no doubt that he had Galactus. That's fine. It's better just to lose 2. I'm almost 99% sure he had Galactus. not good for with this deck at all. Okay. We don't have negative. Top deck negative would be nice. Ugh, another shitty location. Sanctum Sanctorum just really doesn't help us. I think we need to think about how we can win without negative. Start thinking. It's gonna be next turn we'll have 5 energy. We can maybe Psylocke Ironheart. That would give us turn 6 with 8 energy. We could like Sage Taskmaster, turn 6. This is a decent, but he's got a Galacta, so Sage definitely needs to be big. He's gonna get pretty big himself. Left. Just because of the Galacta, unfortunately. All the power there. Gore doesn't do much for us.
Opponent snapped.
6, 7, 8. Let's just say this. Yeah, unfortunately, they're both 2 power, so Sage is gonna get like 2, 4, 6, 12 plus 4, 16. It's just not big enough. Not big enough.
Escaped.
Oh, I forgot the double Ironheart. Still not big enough. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 12. So we'd have a 2. At worst, we'd have a 12 power Sage with a 12 power Taskmaster here. So 14 power middle, maybe enough. But he's probably going all left, right? So we would have had 12 plus 6, 18 plus 6, 24. Yeah, still just not big enough. Nothing to play in the right lane with Sanctum Sanctorum, unfortunately. Sinister in hand. Another there's no hot location. We've just been really unlucky. We get a free limbo, which is nice. He's got the Hawk, so we can't count on limbo, unfortunately. It's nice, but we can't count on it. Negative. We have Sage. We have no. I'm not gonna stick around for that. There's no.
Escaped.
Not a really great opportunity.
This just in.
Okay. He's got Galacta. We have his Galacta, but it probably won't help us. Pretty bad. We're really looking for Psylocke or Ravonna. Turn 2. We didn't get it. And this hand is just doo-doo. Just play Sage just to get some hand space. That's a lot of swapping. There's nothing really worth hitting with negative at this point. It's just Ironheart and Taskmaster, so I think we get Galacta down. I wish we could have gotten Ravonna sooner. Turn 5 though, we can Iron Man, and he's gonna get hit with Galacta. And then turn 6, Mystique, and hopefully maybe we hit an Ironheart, but that's probably still not big enough. Probably just running from this one. Yeah. Even a magic. No, I don't even know if magic would have helped in this one. Probably just running away. Just nothing worth. This is probably the worst case scenario. I might just leave, but you never. I'm not gonna leave. There's no sense. Mysterio. Kill me.
I want the throne.
I am Iron Man.
We do hit Ironheart, but it's just not very good. 18 left, which is not huge. Put a 12 power right. Potentially 16. But it very well could just hit all 3 of these. We're probably big enough here. No, I'm just gonna play it. He's spread his power across all 3. That's good for us. That's bad. Okay. We would have definitely one left. Didn't hit the Iron Man, but we didn't need to. Would have been enough. I didn't think Red Guardian would be here, but it is what it is. Okay. Press the button. Pretty bad hand. Okay, so this is probably a... I mean, this is not terrible. We're just hitting negative on 4, which is never ideal, but... It's not the card we wanted to see. We still have Gore and Ironheart in deck. Okay. I just want to clear some hand space and hopefully I hit Jane Foster on 6, which would pull the Gore. Turn 7, I can Mystique Sage. Gore? Yeah. I hate that this negative is here, but that's fine. Moonstone's a little scary. I was about to say, we only hit 1? Okay. These all have different... Okay, we kind of popped off here a little bit. We got a little bit lucky. Because next turn we can Gore Mystique Sage. Right?
Snap! Victory!
Yeah. It's a little sketchy. You know, without Gore, we really didn't have much to go off of. I would have... Turn 6 would have had to either Jane Foster to pull the Gore, or Sage turn 6 and then Taskmaster it. Hope it didn't get nuked in the process. You have with negative you have to snap very aggressively. This is a great hand. This is about as good a hand as you can get. We just need a Ravona or a Psylocke to complete it. We don't really care about him getting any of our cards. We snap here. He's playing he's probably playing Surfer or Destroy. Either way, if it's Destroy, it could get bigger. It's okay. It's Destroy. We still don't really care. I think, and we get a free Limbo.
Oh, snap!
I probably should have snapped with the Psylocke because he might just leave here. If he's smart, he'll just leave. He's okay. We should just win here. There shouldn't. He's drawing a lot of cards, which is a little scary. But we don't care. We're gonna pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fortunately, we're gonna be down a card. Oh, Taskmaster. That really hurts. Really hurts us. That hurt us a lot. Everybody has this card. Okay. We're just gonna pull Mystique and Gore, which is still more than enough. He can pull Taskmaster, but it's... Don't know that it's really worth it. I probably should have played the Magic to keep this under. But we're gonna get really big here, so it doesn't... Ugh, we have priority. It doesn't matter that we have priority, to be honest. Because we're just big everywhere else. I don't know how he intends to win. I mean, he could win middle, but he's not going to win right. We're just bigger. Actually, when I think about it, we really should play this here.
Victory.
Almost misplayed that a little bit. Shut up, Duolingo. Yeah, Shang-Chi middle, I mean, kill stuff. He's plenty big, but it doesn't really help his Fenris. He could have Shang-Chi'd somewhere else and pulled it there, maybe? Like Shang-Chi right and Fenris would have, if he had it. We get these pretty often, but let's just go for the easy. This is probably one of the worst hands you could get. I mean, pretty bad. None of our negative pieces in hand. This is pretty bad. We draw negative, but it's just not helpful. He's gonna beat us in the raft. It's not really worth fighting for that right now. I think I need the pieces later. This doesn't even really do anything, actually. No, it gives us a 0 power Iron Man, or 0 cost Iron Man. It's probably worth doing if we pull the Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
That's really good for him. We don't want Jane Foster. Psylocke is good. This 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we just leave.
Escaped.
So just bad luck the last few games. Bad locations, bad draw. This is a perfect hand, just about. Yeah, we just need Jane. Jane would... I mean, I'm still going to snap before the Psylocke. I'd like to see what he's playing. Okay. Absolutely snap here.
Snap.
We can turn Quantum Realm off. Is this a bot? This is not a bot. That's weird. That's pretty shitty. That's pretty bad. Take that. Maybe this is a bot. Maybe. I mean, the question is, do I turn off Quantum Realm? No, we don't. We could just turn off the vault. We could leave that. This is like 99% a bot. So the way we need to win against a bot, we need to not play stuff. We want to be losing. I do just want to get this down, though, if I'm being honest. Do I need to get it down? I don't. What I can do is this. Doesn't really get us too big or anything crazy. I don't know if this is a bot. I think it's a bot. Bishop. Maybe it's not a bot.
Opponent snapped.
Okay, now I think it's a bot. I definitely think it's a bot. 4, 7. If we play Ravonna now. I can play Sebastian Shaw and Iron Man on the final turn. Yeah, the way you win against a bot is just let it win. Let it think it's winning. Like right now, it's doing all right. I'm pretty sure it's a bot. It's just people don't play Chavez. Iceman. Oh, it hit the Iron Man. So sad. Would have been nice to get the Shaw down too, but not the end of the world. Want to see Taskmaster. Perfect. Okay. So pretty straightforward here. We Iron Man, we Gore, we Taskmaster the Gore. We could do this. Then this is gonna make Taskmaster the maximum size. Yeah, this should be 8 cubes. This is 100% a bot game. Really weird name, though. I hate how they've updated bots now that they're a little bit harder to pick up, but we picked it up pretty early.
Wakanda forever!
Good job. Good job, bot. Yeah. 1 billion% a bot.
I am Iron Man.
It's a really good example of how to spot a bot and how to take advantage of the bot. This is kind of like textbook.
Victory.
Like, just about perfect as far as what we were looking for with the negative. Psylocke, so we can get Mr. Negative on 3. We didn't hit Jane, but we didn't need it. you know, would have been just overkill. But yeah, that's how you take advantage of bots on ladder. Easy stuff. And Negative's just really good at taking advantage of bots, just because it doesn't go big early. Decent hand. Oh man, it always pulls Taskmaster or Mystique. It never pulls Wong. It never pulls Negative. That's just how RNG works in this game. Oh! I mean, he had a good pull too. But, I mean, they're 4-drops. We're even playing ground here. We want to see Psylocke or Ravonna. We don't, and that's okay. This is probably the last card we wanted to see. Gore is probably this is the second worst card we could have drawn. If we top deck Gore here, we're pretty much dead. We just lose. Okay. Better late than never. On the Ravonna. This was probably the best card we could have drawn. He's gonna get this Raft though. We can't beat him on the Raft. Oh, can we? Oh man, I want to turn it off so bad, but we really needed Negative here. He can win Raft. We just let him win Raft. Yeah, we just let him win Raft. That's okay. One of these is an Acid Arrow, 100%. It's always an Acid Arrow. That's okay. We're fine throwing right. I don't care. Genuinely. We don't really need it. And in fact, we're probably just gonna... This is pretty good. I don't know if this is worth snapping, though. Turn 6, we Jane Foster. Turn 7, we can Gore. We can... Yeah, this is probably snappable. We can Gore... Yeah, we're gonna have Sage. Yeah, we snap.
Snap.
He should leave. This magic took the game from being a little sketchy to just we just kind of win. We did snap, right? Okay. Are we still there? Is the snap with us? Is the snap in the room with us? The only thing we're a little bit scared of is a Cosmo, maybe. This poor kid thinks that he's huge, right? He thinks that he has this in the bag. We pulled Psylocke too, but that's not helpful to us at the moment. This is gonna pull our last 3 cards. Is this worth? Does it matter if we play a left? No, we can play a middle. Yeah, he is really big. Oh no, poor kid. Poor kid. The Wong is not what's gonna get us the win, buddy. Man, the Enchantress probably could have no, not probably. It would have it wouldn't have won him the game necessarily if he held on to it because he has prio, but we just absolutely wrecked this kid. Okay, no, we need to do this in the proper order. This, then this, then this, then this. Yeah. The only way we lose is a Cosmo or an Eliath. He's not playing Eliath. The Cosmo maybe. Highly doubt it. But this just wins. Shang-Chi's
Power
not big
must
enough.
be controlled.
Doom rules.
Just not big enough.
I am Iron Man.
I think the Mystique might be big enough on its own. Yeah. Just a casual 15 power Sage. This
Victory.
if you're also on ladder, you got to be seeing negative. If you don't have a direct counter to negative and they snap and you stay, okay. But if they play Jane Foster and their deck is at 0 after Jane Foster, you leave. Just leave. Unless you have a direct counter. Unless you have Prio with Eliath. Just leave the game. I mean... But this is why negative works in ranked. People just don't... People get, like, tunnel visioned, I guess. And they're like, no, I'm doing so well. I can definitely beat negative. You can't. More often than not, you can't. And it's okay. It's okay to just give up. And this is really good. I don't like Space Throne is the only thing that kind of makes me hesitant to snap. I also don't like that he has a Super Scroll. Pixel Super Scroll. I'm not gonna snap just because of that, to be fair. Scream is actually not scary at all. That really just... Oh my god, this would have been such a good hand. And we got absolutely wrecked by Savage Land. Wrecked. If he doesn't get Captain America or Sam Wilson, we're probably okay. Well, that's unfortunate. He's gonna get Jane Foster or Taskmaster, and we couldn't care less. He has Stegra. Ugh, this became just a not good game. This became like very much just a probably leave. Because he can clog us really easy. He can... Batroc is going to go here. I don't know what he's playing in the middle. Or in Space Throne. Polaris, yeah. I mean, it opens us up a little bit. Yeah, we can only get Ravonna to 4 at best. Oh, unless we Wong Mystique. And then... 2, 4, 6, 8 potentially. 2, 2, 2. The problem. 2, 2, 2. It needs to hit Ravonna 3 times is the problem. I'm not snapping still, but he's gonna Stegron Mr. Negative, right? If he does, that's fine, honestly. That's actually kind of good. Because if we Sage, I almost wish he would have killed something. If you pull Sage, there's a chance. We don't. It's gonna kill Mystique, so we're not. If he does have Cannibal, it's gonna kill or I'm sorry, it's gonna kill Wong. I kind of want to see. I just kind of want to see it play out, just for kicks. 2, 4, 6. I kind of want to just play it. This is not advisable. I just want to see, because I could win. If he doesn't cannonball... If he doesn't cannonball, it's like really winnable. I just want to see it. It's just for fun. Okay, he cannonball, so we lost. If he didn't cannonball, we could have won. We really could have won if he didn't cannonball. I thought maybe he gets cheeky and he does something stupid. I don't know. But there's also a chance cannonball. He didn't draw cannonball, and if that was the case, you know, it's a really winnable. That's a winnable game. Like, it's insane that it was this close. If we, oh man, if we could have gone first, if we had Prio, we could have blocked it with Jane Foster. It's all right. See, that was one where I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it through. Give me something. Okay. Oh, that's yucky, because we're gonna negative the fucking rocks. Ugh. We're gonna negative the rocks. This would have been such a good hand otherwise. This was like the perfect hand. Let's see how. Ugh, we drew Gore, of course. We'll see what Jane Foster pulls. If she pulls a bunch of rocks, then we'll leave. If she pulls goodies, then we'll. I'm not gonna snap though. Just need to let it play out. Okay, we drew a rock. I want to empty my hand here. Maybe I draw another rock. In which case, you know, maybe Jane Foster gives me something good. That's pretty bad for me. That's rough. Okay. And it's not the worst hand, but it's just how many rocks are we gonna draw? We only drew one, so if we could draw 3 rocks and then fucking we're screwed. If we can get the iron, at least the Iron Man, I think there's a shot. Oh, Cosmo. Devastating. I think I want to just leave. I think I want to just leave this. It's winnable. Just play it out. I think we won. GG's.
Victory.
Mr. Negatives took go. I think the only card I was potentially worried for there was an Ajax, like right or middle. Would have been pretty devastating. But then he would have just had Ajax. This is a great opening hand. I just need negative. Oh, it's Iron Man, of course. Or, I'm sorry. Thanos. That's terrible for us. We don't know. That's awful. This is just terrible. Oh, okay. That's kind of nice. Actually that's kind of nice. It's just the question is what did he pull? Did he get our negative? Top deck negative. We can never magic this early. Let him know that I have his Mobius. Okay. Can magic Ironheart next turn. Six cards in deck. We drew Sage too, which is really good. Left. Man. He shuts it off, right? He always shuts it off. He's only drawn twice, but he drew Mind Stone. She's got at least one other stone in hand. I've got the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. There's two other stones that we don't know. Just gonna leave.
Escape.
Not worth it. Even if it's just 2 cubes, it's just... There's a really good chance that he's just got Reality Stone. Okay. Not a terrible hand. What a split. Sinister London. Sinister, we have a lot of cards in deck to make Sinister London get really silly. I think this works better for us than it does for him. I think he's just playing like the fill up all the slots shit. We can double Iron Man. We got a double Limbo, which is great. Is this worth playing? We could get Gore. It's just Gore. Gore is the only card that's worth pulling. I think I just leave it. Uh-huh. 5, turn 6, we can, like, yeah, we snap here. So it's just stupid. We're just gonna get really big stuff. Double Iron Mans.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
I don't think he's running Enchantress. Ooh. We double Ravona? Do we need it? Next turn.
Opponent snap.
Oh, he's got Enchantress. He's definitely got Enchantress. Does he have Enchantress, or does he just think it's really big?
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
I don't love that they both went left. It could really nuke us here. Man, if he has Enchantress, we probably just lose. I don't care, dude. Run it! This is gonna be 2, 4, 6, 8. 8, 16, 32. We're just big. You know. Taskmaster is gonna be, yeah, another 8. 16, 30. I mean, maybe, I don't think he has Enchantress. I think he would have just fucking ripped it if he had Enchantress. You just play Enchantress and Kitty Pryde and you call it a day. Like, yeah, you move Jeff right, you play Kitty right, Enchantress goes here, win the game. I would have preferred Gore also. I don't know that Gore would have been that big, honestly. Maybe he does have Enchantress. He could. He does. Enchantress. There you go. 16. Yeah, I don't think we're big enough. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're only 20. Big enough left. They both went left. Ironically. It is what it is. Man, I can't believe that's running Enchantress. That's such a greedy card to play in this deck. Is it though? Maybe not. I don't know. That's a bad E-Cuber. I should have left it. Should have known. In this version, he's basically just playing this version of the deck, probably. And yeah, it is running Enchantress. I didn't see Zabu. It's a bad loss. Really, really bad loss. I was hoping to get to the 90s before the end of the stream, but not looking like it. Psylocke left would be nice, but Ravonna is almost like always the better play. Yeah. And against Thanos, I need to just play perfectly. I need like the perfect lineup because I can't really rely on I can't rely on magic. Unless he plays early. Sometimes they play early Reality Stone. Which is a mistake, but, you know, sometimes they do. They could also be running Mobius. Like, I just, you know, I can never really stay in a game against Thanos. It's just not advisable.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, we leave.
Escaped.
Terrible hand. I mean, absolutely. Free win.
Victory.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, give me a second here. Let me... boop, 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 boop. All right. We've been doing fine except for that last one. Should have left. Said fine, okay, like just okay starting hand. It just got a lot worse. Got a little bit better. We still have Gore, Sage, and Ironheart in deck, which isn't terrible. Really wish I could have hit that with magic, but it is what it is. And fellow negative enjoyer. I don't know, that magic helps him or me more.
I am Iron Man.
Did he hit this? This didn't get negative. Oof. So he drew 2 negative cards. I drew 3, but they were all doo-doo. Yeah, we just lose. I don't see a world in which we win. Because this is just 8 power, and then this is 10 power. Yeah, you always just have to assume that they drew exactly what they needed. So we just leave these. No harm in leaving.
Escaped.
Sometimes you just... It's better to just lose the 1 cube than stick around and lose twice that.
Epic.
Sure. Alright. No bot. This hand is pretty bad, and it just got worse. We do have magic, so Jane Foster is still in play. It's a Thanos deck, so we basically lose unless he plays an early Reality Stone. We could just play this middle. We need him to get out an early Reality Stone. Okay. He's definitely got Reality Stone. There's a really good chance he has Reality Stone at this point. So we don't want to play Magic early against Thanos, unfortunately. We have to just let it go. That's bad. That's really bad. Doesn't look good. Space Stone, Power Stone. He has priority. I mean, this is our only chance to play Magic. We probably want to turn that off. If he doesn't Reality Stone this turn, we kind of just lose. Yeah. This is one that's not worth sticking around for because, well, no, unless if it Strange doesn't suck Space Stone, which it does. Could have sucked Power Stone or the Shield, and we would have been just fine. We could have stuck it out, but I'm not sticking it out. There's just no way we can win here. It's not worth taking the chance of trying to Jane Foster, and he could just Reality Stone the Limbo. Just leave. This is just the life you have to live when playing negative.
Escaped.
You're gonna lose a lot of 1 cube games, but the hope is that you make up for that by winning a bunch of 8 cubes and 4 cubes, but mostly you're winning 2 and 4 cubers. Unfortunately, once you hit 80, the bots start to really die, and then once you hit 90, they're almost non-existent. At least for me. Your mileage may vary. But we haven't really hit any. That's a great pull.
I am
But
Iron Man.
Zabu means that Enchantress exists. Angela means Enchantress exists. So we can't ever really rely on this Iron Man to survive. And so unfortunate because we have negative in hand. Like, we have what we need. Why the music gets so loud? Warrior Falls is a great place for negative. And we'll magic it. Hopefully this triggers. And okay, that's good. Do I want to turn off the Great Web? Or do I want to turn off Warrior Falls? I probably want to turn off Warrior Falls. Unfortunately. Because we can just throw Great Web, but hopefully it just pulls his stuff in, which that was a good start. Why is the music so loud now? Okay. What did we do? We didn't do anything. We have a gore mystique. Like, we're in a pretty good spot here. We could just Sage. Yeah, that's smart. That was kind of best case scenario for us. That's fine. If he has Enchantress, he'll do it there. This is actually really good for us. I feel pretty safe snapping here. We could just.
Oh, snap.
There's a solid chance that he's just gonna wanna. He think he's gonna win by Enchantress in the middle. Lasher. Interesting. He may not even have Enchantress. This should win. No, you know, maybe we need to be bigger left. It's gonna be Enchantress middle and then something left. Okay, that's fine. We were always okay throwing that. It's not big enough. GG's. It's close. Get rid of this spammer in chat. Bam. Thank you. Have a good day. That was a good 4-cube win. Rough. offhand to start with. I would have preferred that next turn, but okay, we don't need it. We still have Mystique Iron Man in deck, which is fine. I like seeing Sauron. That doesn't scare me at all. Oof, Onslaught Citadel is great. I didn't like that we drew Iron Man because that was basically the last good 0 cost that we could have drew. That's fine. The concern is that he has Enchantress. Hopefully, we can bait it out. We can bait his Enchantress out here early, because he has Prio, right? Let's see. I don't love this. This score becomes 5, 7. 14 power middle. It's not enough. 9, 18. Even if he plays like Enchantress left, it's not big enough. This puts us at 8, 16, maybe 20 at best. Middle, maybe. Yeah, we probably. We could just leave. We could just leave that.
Escaped.
There's just no way we can win. He's probably got Enchantress, which is fine. It'll knock the Wong, but even if, you know, we just didn't even have enough to match him middle. He's just got too big. Too big. Just have to be patient with the negative. It's hard because sometimes you get in a lull. Like right now, you know, I'm kind of in a lull here, where it's kind of grindy. But at the end of the day, it's just it'll make it. 29,000 collection level. I think it's. I don't think this is the bot. Doesn't seem like a bot. Not with Zabu. I don't like seeing Zabu. That means there's a good chance he's running Shang-Chi. There's a good chance he's running Enchantress. I just never like seeing it, especially turn 1 or 2. Starbrand. Okay, so it's just Sauron. Sauron still runs Enchantress, which he's definitely gonna want to hit here. We never beat. Yeah, this is gonna be another runaway game where we have to run away. I'm giving him some other targets. I'd rather him hit the Wong like early with Enchantress, if he has it, but most likely it's going to come here and hit the Starbrand. He's going to want to hit the Starbrand with Enchantress. So we can kind of exploit that. Unfortunately, we didn't draw into negative, which is really unfortunate. So we just have to start thinking about how we're going to win without negative. And maybe it's... I kind of wish I could double up Wong here, and I didn't have magic. Because then I could, like, Ironheart, Sage, Gore gets pretty big. Everything gets kind of pretty big. But we're just a little capped on space. There's Sauron. Scar. I mean, thankfully we're pretty big. The Iron Man is really good timing. Opponent snapped. He's probably got Enchantress, right? He has priority. Does he Enchantress now? Like, if he Enchantresses now, it becomes a really winnable game for us. If he doesn't and he like saves it, then he can take out one of our Iron Man. But this is like really winnable. Man, is he gonna just Enchantress now? He might. I mean, he snapped. So maybe he's just Enchantressing right. Or he's just going to Enchantress Wong. Right or wrong. Let's just play it. Enchantress left on the Gore. Interesting.
I am Iron Man.
That does complicate things a little bit. But I don't know that we're entirely in trouble. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18 left. Ironheart goes. Like, we can do this. But middle, we're just not big enough middle. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 now. Oh no, not even 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 20. You know, we're still just not big enough. Okay.
Escape.
Yeah, Enchantressing the Gore was pretty detrimental to us. I just figured he would hit the Starbrand and the Ravona. But that was the smarter move for sure. Nuked us pretty hard. You know. Seeing a lot of Enchantress tonight. A lot of Thanos. Okay. This is like terrible hand. Really bad hand. Really rough. Really bad hand. Really bad locations. Yeah, we have all of our 0 power cards that we want. So we probably just leave. He hits Ravona. Turn 2. Which is so good for him. This is a negative player and he doesn't play... If he plays negative without snapping, it's kind of goofy. Yeah. This is a... not great negative player. We just leave. As soon as he snaps, we leave. I'm just hoping to hit the Wong hits right. He got so lucky with that also, by the way. Esme in a negative deck is kind of dope. We never hit it, by the way, even though we had a better chance. I'm just really curious why he hasn't snapped. A card in your deck says it costs a 3 and power to 4. I mean, I guess. It just feels bad after negative because if it was a 0... Yeah. What is this guy doing? Was he not... Is he not going to snap? Hello? This guy's goofy as hell for not snapping. I'm not gonna stay for this, right? Hello? Just BMing this guy. What if he's like, he's trying to like, he's gonna rope to make me think that like he left the game. Hello.
Escaped.
Yeah, like, it's wild to me. I guess if you copied a Jane Foster would be a really good card to copy, even after you, especially after you negative, because she becomes 6 cost. Oh, I hate this. Diamondback, fine. Ooh, hoo. That is a spicy pick. That's a really spicy pull. Don't discard Luke Cage. Okay, fuck Diamondback. We couldn't care less. Luke Cage is really spicy. Although he discarded Hazmat, so he's not gonna like nuke everything. He's playing Domino? That's wild to me. Do I show him that? I can't show him I have Luke Cage. Yeah, we just skip. Just press the button. Okay, he got our Psylocke. We don't care. We do not care. Wong doesn't... Wong does help us quite a bit. What is this card back? Midnight Suns. This is a great card. He's got some cool stuff going on here. Kind of got some doo-doo going on here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is just bad. This is a bad hand. Next turn we play what? We play Sage or Mystique Ironheart. Sage. Speed, we can beat that. We can beat Ajax.
I am Iron Man.
He doesn't really have anything to do. That's beatable, right? Am I crazy? 20 power left. Yes, it's winnable, right? Am I crazy? Laufey could take some power away from left. Just 2 though. Yeah, I think we win here. He played everything right. We don't care. Wait, didn't he discard? Oh, he pulled it. It's pretty big now, actually, but I think we still beat him.
Iron Man.
We just need to hit here both times. That's bad. One more time, please. Okay. I forgot that he filled and he got the hazmat back.
Victory.
It didn't matter, but this was scary. If I snapped, he would have left. And I really didn't have a snappable moment. So I'm okay taking just 2 cubes on that. Pretty bad hand. Not the worst. We want to see Psylocke or Ravonna on turn 2, ideally. That's good. I don't know why I played there. We don't really want this rock. It's a bad Nico. Is he playing Cerebro? Is he a bro? Do I turn off? Oh, it's gonna double again. So it's gonna be an 8 power Nico. Okay, it's less bad. I think we turn off Valhalla. I don't care about the rock as much. He's probably pretty salty about that. Why wouldn't you Agent Venom left in Eternity range? You don't care about hitting that twice. Okay. Wong left is probably the call. Esme. Okay. So it's just Agent Venom. Turn 6. I mean, this is a pretty decent looking hand. We can... This didn't matter. Honestly, actually, I should have played Wong right in hindsight. Very unlikely to be an Enchantress here. It's going to be like gore stuff that we have to worry about. Potential Iron Man stuff that we have to worry about. What does our turn 7 look like? We just don't have a great turn 7. So we probably need to double Iron Man here. I just played them out of order also. I have 2 Iron Mans, dummy.
I am Iron Man.
Rough. Okay, he retreated.
Victory.
Yeah, we didn't have a turn 7 play. Like our best turn 7 play was really what we did on turn 6. We could have just held the Iron Man's or the Iron Heart so that he wouldn't be so afraid of it, but even then. All right. Probably gonna play another 10 minutes and then wrap it up.
Legendary.
Ooh. Discard. Yeah, I could have just... Honestly, I could have just... No, I couldn't skip turn 5. I definitely had to play the Mystique on the Iron Man. I could have just held the Ironheart, though. Maybe he's like, oh, that's not crazy. Thanos, we don't like it. I don't like it. New York. No Ravonna or Psylocke. Man. I mean, I'm amazed that there was no snap out of him, because Mind Stone into Strange Supreme, turn 1, turn 2, that's diabolical. Everything but Reality Stone. I really need him to play Reality Stone. If he plays Reality Stone, we Magic and Ravonna on 5. Do we need to Mr. Negative here? We have no, we just leave. He should have snapped turn 2 or turn 1. I mean,
Escape.
Mind Stone into Strange Supreme is just... you can't... That's really difficult to beat. He's just so far ahead by then. Nowhere's fine. I'd like to see Ravonna. Sinister London. We can win on Sinister London. Yeah, he's just really ahead on us. Do I just play nothing? I can't, right? I have to. We could play this into nowhere, I guess. Yeah, it's negative. He's just way too far out ahead. We still have an Iron Man and Ironheart in deck.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah.
I am Iron
Pretty good for him. Unfortunately, this is only gonna pull one card for us. Would have been nice if it pulled like Ironheart or Iron Man, for that matter. Do we ever just... No. I just need the power. That's the only reason why I'm playing it mid. Purely for just the power spike, but he's kind of got us beat. We do get Iron Man at least. I mean, if these go right, though, we're kind of... We're kind of cooked. We're kind of cooked either way. This is bad. Just leave. Just leave. There was a chance there, but it's ugly, and there's a lot that's up to RNG. In those cases, there's just no sense in sticking around, because the RNG never goes in your favor. If there's one thing I know, it's that RNG is never on your side. Okay. Gwenpool Portrait. This is a surfer enjoyer or just a... Nexus is really good for us, but this is essentially the worst hand possible. Unfortunately, like, we drew into the absolute worst hand we could have. It gets worse.
Opponent snapped.
Okay, it's surfer enjoy. We never stay.
Escape.
We never stay for that. That's an easy retreat. Man, we've gotten really rotten luck. Most of these games, sometimes it's just that way. That's just what happens. We haven't had a lot of really good, like Ravona on 2, Negative on 3, Jane Foster on 5 games. It's been like this, just dog hands, just really dog. Stark Tower's kind of nice, and the Hinting Tinkerer's Workshop on 2, which does nothing for us. Pixie Border. Yeah. We do have Jane Foster in hand, which is nice. We're just going to tempo out the Psylocke just to get it out of hand. And hope that we top deck Negative. If we don't top deck Negative, it's kind of... we just kind of lose. Limbo does help this deck a lot. But we go so big. We go so much bigger. That's a terrible top deck. Really bad. We just have not gotten lucky this evening. Yeah, Galactus pretty good. Surge is pretty good too. Negative. I mean, we have there's some good hits still. We have Ironheart, Sage, and Iron Man in deck. Is it snappable at this point? Turn 6, we Jane Foster. Turn 7. Yeah, it's probably snappable. It's going to be Iron Man, Mystique, Sage, Ironheart.
Opponent snapped.
I don't think we snap into him. I think we just... We play it, though. I don't know if I want to do 8 cubes. Play it for 8 cubes. That's pretty detrimental. At least it's getting hit with Stark Tower.
All systems go. Would have loved to have gotten that a little sooner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty big.
10, 20. So it's going to be like a 20 power Sage, which is not really big enough to win here. So we probably need to fight for middle here. Like we're probably doing this, this, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Yeah, and this is large. Let's at worst 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. Let's say it's 10 power plus 13, 15, 17, 34 power middle. Is 34 power mid big enough? Oh, but then we're gonna get a couple Ironheart triggers. It's pretty big. 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 right is pretty beefy. I don't know if we're gonna win middle. I don't know that we win mid. He left anyway. Okay.
Victory.
He was pretty big. He was gonna be pretty big, but it would have been really close middle, honestly. Sage would have been 13, 15, 17, 34. Maybe a couple Ironheart hits. So we could have been at like 40, probably middle, which may be what would have been just fine. He had a Kitty Pride that was pretty big. And then right, we were at 14 power right, which is plenty. He wasn't going to play for right. It would have been dumb for him to play right. So I think we're good. I could have snapped. It was just a little sketch. I could have snapped when he did. But even at the end, it didn't feel super confident. Because he could just get so big so quickly on that last turn. The Abbey. Ugh. And the shield is there, of course. That's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Hand looks fine. I mean, we don't need any of these cards.
Opponent snap.
Is he just snapping because of the Abbey? Because that's stupid. We do get Ravona, which is nice on 2. We can magic on 3. We can't really assume you're gonna top deck negative. We probably just leave.
Escaped.
I don't know what he's playing. Snapping on 2 could just be for the Abbey. He's gonna draw 2 cards. It's, you know, he can have it. If I had negative in hand, maybe I would have stuck around. But I didn't. Really fighting. I would just like one like normal negative game where it's like turn 2 Ravona, turn okay. This hand is good. We have Jane Foster in hand. Thane Foster Thor. Of course it's against the Thanos. We want to see oh god. Shadow King.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, buddy.
Escaped.
Just a normal game. I want to end on just a Ravona, Jane Foster, negative in hand. That's all I want. It's not the worst. Not the worst hand. Ravona top deck, please. Or Psylocke. Top deck, please. I climbed this morning from 73 to 80 like nothing. Like, but man, that's a nice pull. It was such an easy climb, and then I hit the 80s. I hit 83, and it's just been like every starting hand has been kind of mediocre. This is still a really mediocre hand, even though I have Mr. Negative in it. I really need... Okay, that improves it a lot. It's still just... Negative on 4. Jane on 5 is okay, but I need to pull... On the Jane Foster turn, on turn 5, I need to pull a 0 cost to clear hand space, and if I don't, it's just not very good. Yeah, and that's terrible. It's just basically the worst card I could have drawn. Gore maybe would have been worse. This is the second worst card I could have drawn. And I don't have a... it's kind of winnable now, honestly. If we draw magic, that's huge. Drawing magic is really big. Because we can Jane on 6 now. We clear some hand space. Now that we need it, because we're only going to pull Sage and Gore. But hopefully we can pull a Wong, and we can double the Sage. Is this worth snapping into? 2, 4, 6, 12 on an Iron Man. Ironheart's gonna give them... Should I hold on to Ironheart? No, I kind of need to play it. Wong is gonna be 2, 4, 5, 6. No, I need to play it now. Gwenpool is pretty big. It's not snap worthy. There's just nothing really worth playing here. Really needed it to hit negative also. Okay, Gore is massive. Do we even need to Jane at this point?
Opponent snapped.
We're actually really big. We're actually really big. Next turn, I can Gore Taskmaster. Yeah, this is big. This is really big. And we pull Sage. Yeah, we could just throw middle. We're so big, right? Again, yeah, this is just Gore, Mystique. Here. Here. Yeah, this is just big. So big. Did I play that in the right order? Gore, Mystique, Taskmaster, Sage. What could he have? He could have nothing. He can't. He doesn't have Goliath. He's not playing. He could be playing Cosmo. Cosmo left would nuke us a little bit. I doubt he's playing Cosmo. It's probably Surfer. Is Absorbing Man maybe? He's just nowhere near big enough. Right, 2, 4, 6. Let's say if he doubles it, that's 12. He's 24, right? It's just nowhere near big enough. Cosmo left is, I think, the only way we lose. And I don't think he's running Cosmo. That would be really greedy If he's running Cosmo, it's so greedy. Okay, it's just Sebastian Shaw. We win. Yeah, we're just gigantic. Really weird game for him to stay in.
Victory.
I don't know what he was thinking. This was really, I mean, I'll take 8 cubes, that's fine. But with an infinity border, it's just so weird. He knew he snapped after negative. He didn't see the Jane. I played Jane on 6, but why are you snapping after? Just, I don't know. This guy wasn't very bright. I had hit negative on 3. Didn't I? That was a good win. An 8 cuber. We'll take those all day. That wasn't exactly like a textbook Mr. Negative game, but it worked out. Castle Blackstone. Decent hand if we can top deck. I don't like seeing Kingpin, but it's not the worst to play against. I really want to see it in Mr. Negative. If we can pull a negative, that's a terrible card to pull. This was the worst card we could have drawn right now as a negative. What is this? I don't know if I like this variant. I've never seen this variant. I don't know if I like it. That's awful. That's just terrible. Mystique is also bad. Not uniquely bad, but in this situation right now, it's bad. We're not entirely dead. We're mostly dead. Gore's still in deck. If we top deck negative, it's probably still snappable. He's gonna pull a Raptor over at some point. Yeah, right now. That's fine. There's no Scar, thankfully. This is still really winnable. If we top deck, we don't top deck negative. And we just pull another 0 power card, which is super. Yeah, this is not really worth sticking around. At this point, we probably want to get Wong out. Iron Man Mystique doesn't really help us, but Wong Mystique does. There's Scream. Miles. He's probably gonna Stegron this Wong to the right. So we probably have to do this. We can go crazy with the Sage, but then what's our turn 6 play? There's not really a turn 6 play. We probably just lose this game. But he's dead. I mean, there's like a 99% chance, right? He's gonna Wong this to the, or he's gonna Stegron this to the right. The Sage is super tiny. It's gonna be 2, 4, 6 at best, 12 at best. 12 power Sage. It's not nothing, but it's pretty insignificant in the grand scheme of things. I'm just gonna play it. Oh, it's a Sam Wilson. Not terrible. We actually have something potentially. Doot doot. Is this? This is not very good. Not very good. Not very good. That's fine.
Escaped.
Yeah, this was just the worst case scenario kind of for Mr. Negative deck. Sometimes when you're playing Mr. Negative, you're just gonna have games where you draw dead. This is beautiful. We love this. I mean, I hate this, but we have exactly what we need here. Jane Foster kind of need to decide here if I'm gonna snap. I'm gonna snap.
Snap.
Again, the play here, if you don't know, is just Psylocke on 2, negative on 3. Hope on turn 3 you don't draw something that's 0. Ideally, you draw Jane on turn 3. Okay, he's gonna leave. Good.
Victory.
We take those all day. A Galactus Enjoyer, maybe? But with negative, if you have like a Psylocke, Mr. Negative, you've got to snap on 2. If you have to snap before the Psylocke, because if you don't, they're just gonna leave after. You're just never gonna get another opportunity to snap. They're never gonna stay for that. Most of the time, they're never gonna stay for that. Against Thanos, as always, we need to still hope we get magic. Okay, we do, but I cannot play magic until I've seen Reality Stone. Or turn 5 if I don't have another option, but even then it's pretty much useless. Man, this would have been a kind of a decent hand if not for playing Thanos. We just press the button. Reality Stone? Reality Stone, please? Reality Stone? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he's got it in hand, so, I mean, I think I just want to play Magic anyway. There's a good chance he just plays it here. If he doesn't, then we just leave. We could just leave. He didn't. Yeah. So this is just a game where we leave. And that's... We're okay. We're okay just leaving. I mean, I'm gonna stick around just... because he's not snapping. He should have snapped when he knew he was gonna fill the raft. But it didn't.
I am Iron Man.
We just leave on turn 6. We don't stay for this. There's a 99.99% chance that he has Reality Stone in hand, so we just leave. Always retreat later. Don't ever retreat now unless... I don't know. Maybe I could have done just retreat now, because there's a very, 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 very high likelihood that he's not going to retreat, but...
Escape.
I'll give up a couple extra seconds just in case. It's worth it. Okay. There's a lot of Thanos right now, which is tough.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Okay. There's another Mr. Negative Enjoyer. If you know that you're playing into a mirror, unless you have the nut, which we kind of do have the nut. Like, we do have the combo. But he might have it too. Like, it's... Oh, Domino? He's playing a weird version. It's just a low... No, it's a high collection level account. Whoa, I'm confused. I don't want to snap into this because I just don't know what this person's playing. In all honesty. We want to draw a 0-cost card, ideally. Ideally Gore. Or Iron Man. Because I want to kind of clear space. Clear hand space. We can clear hand space next turn. No, we can't clear hand space next turn. Okay. I'm very intrigued by what I don't really know what this person's playing at all. Our negative is just going off. Like, absolutely going off. trying to figure. I don't need to play Jane Foster. But I do want to clear some hand space. So we'll do this. Ironheart's going to spread out wide, which is great. 12 power wide. What is this? I feel like I could snap at this point. I was so uncomfortable snapping just because I just don't know what this person's playing at all. Okay, I don't need to play Jane. I'm so confused about what this person is playing. I guess we just play Jane Foster for the just for the power. We have a 9 power negative, which is so crazy. Is this just a bot? Oh, it's just a bot. It makes sense. Okay, it all makes sense now. It's just so weird. I've never seen a bot play a deck like this. He had my negative all along. I've never seen a bot play this way. This is so weird. Is he gonna leave? He's gonna leave, right? Alright, I have to play this correctly. So we go... Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is a big sage. A 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. A 20 power sage. So we're 28 there. Pretty big. Then we do this, then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this.
Victory.
In hindsight, I should not have I maybe should not have played Jane Foster. Knowing that it was a bot, I should have just left it, because we had more than enough to win. Because then it would have just been up 9 here. Maybe it would have stayed. It probably would have left anyway, to be honest. This negative got really big. That was such a weird bot. I've never... I mean, the card back should have been a giveaway. It's high collection level, playing Domino with Jane Foster. The other thing that did throw me off, though, is I thought maybe it could be a bot. But when I saw it's Jane Foster, it looked like this, and that was like, oh, this is a bot. It's like a... Why are they playing a no border, no background Jane Foster, like on the base Jane Foster? And I thought, well, maybe because it's coming from Daily Bugle, maybe it just gives me the common one, but that's actually their version. So, yeah. Had I known that, I probably could have, or had I been more keen to that, I probably would have been a little bit more aggressive early on to try to get 8 cubes out of the bot. I don't know why I did this. I don't have a single 1 card cost card in this deck. I'll still take 4 cube bot game. I don't like that. I like that. Oh, this is a good hand. This is a really good hand. I don't like Zabu. But it just seems like a hand deck. But again, Zabu just usually screams Enchantress, Shang-Chi, Galacta, which is a little scary. Unfortunately, the Iron Man... We drew Iron Man, which is bad. Really bad. Luke Cage. Why is he playing Luke Cage? Is it just cuz? playing Luke Cage because he's doing negative stuff or because other people are doing negative stuff? Okay, it's just a hand deck, but he didn't draw any 4-drops. The card that cost the least. So he got an Ironheart. Yeah, this is big enough. Because next turn we can play any. I mean, honestly, what we're really looking for on turn 6 is Ironheart, Sage. Here, Taskmaster, probably right actually, but maybe middle. He just left. Okay.
Victory.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, playing negative, if you snap after negative is played, you're more times than not, they're just going to retreat, so. But we're moving up now. We're at 85, so we're moving up a little bit better. I lost an 8-cuber earlier, which really set things back. It was a stupid 8-cuber, too. I knew they had Enchantress, but I stuck around anyway. Never stick around. Don't get sucked in. This hand is decent. Decent hand. I'd rather not have the Iron Man, but it's fine. With Mr. Negative, you really want Ravonna or Psylocke on 2. Jane Foster's great. We'd love to see that. I don't want to play into Aunt May's just in case it throws it right, and right is something shitty. So we'll just play left. Next turn, ideally we're hoping to top deck negative. Dazzler's fine. This is just a Zoo deck, potentially. Oh my god.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. You have to snap here. They might leave because I've already played Ravonna. And I'm snapping after playing Ravonna, but this is my only chance to snap. If I don't snap now, there's no other opportunity. Go left, go left, go left, go left, go left, go left. Wah, wah. The rock is fine. It's not the end of the world. 1, 2, 3 cards in the deck. We probably want to clear some hand space. So Psylocke is fine. We could probably just throw right now because the just because of the rock. Wong is still in deck, which is nice with Ironheart potentially. It's a 2-cost Wong, so I'm not gonna waste Ironheart just now. Just turn 6, I can. Yeah, this is fine. No, actually, I should just play Ironheart now. Just for the tempo. I could play it here.
I'm about to juice this up.
Yeah. We're throwing right anyway. Honestly, I could have just played it, but I want to leave it empty so that he thinks that there's something going here. Just so that he doesn't think that he's getting it for free. We don't need magic. Magic only helps him at this point because I can pull all my 0-cost cards, plus a card on turn 6. So we're fine. We never lose this. There's the only card that I can think of. Moonstone is a little scary, but still not particularly scary because we're just so big. He's gonna leave most likely after this. But this is finally like a textbook Mr. Negative game. Finally. Yeah, we could just do really stupid, unfair things like Wongs and Sages, and I don't even think we need to, though. We probably just. We need to be pretty big left. And we throw priority, which is also incredible. We just do this, 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 sure this, and sure this. Yeah. He's retreating though, right? What a dummy! And this, like, this just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why are you staying for this? You know, like, this person has to know. It's a 19,000 collection level. Like, you have to know.
I am Iron Man.
That I'm gonna pop off on turn 6. Like, this person had no chance of beating me. But this is the person that's like, I don't get, it's so hard to get out of, to get to infinite. Why am I not getting into infinite? It's because you're giving up 4 cubers to Mr. Negative decks that snapped on turn 2, played negative on 3, played Jane on 5. That's why you're not getting to infinite. Like, I realize, like, this is like kind of the nut for him, but it's negative. You know? You gotta know, like that's just one of the easiest ways to know when to walk away.
Epic. Epic.
I used up all my drops. But this is what, like, there's just so many people like this person probably that just can never understand why that it takes them so long or it's so hard to get to infinite. And it's like, well, you're probably making really goofy ass mistakes like that. That is, yeah. It's really easy to keep track of deck. Like, if you see that I played Jane Foster and I drew 3 cards, looks like we have another kind of nut draw here a little bit. Ooh, hopefully Sakaar can pull Iron Man. It'd be super duper. Super duper. I wouldn't hate Black Widow also. Or negative, honestly. That's fine. It's even better. It's actually really good. And it happened before that, which is chef's kiss. We absolutely need Jane, though, because of those rocks. Of course, we always draw the rock. I want to play into Feast because I want to get this Iron Man out of my hand if possible. That's fine. I want to just do this now. I don't need to do this now. I just have other stuff that I could, like, I can go really, really big. I guess I don't need to.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, just snap and do it now. He already played Polaris, so that doesn't really hurt me or scare me. Cannonball, need to be prepared for that. It's just not big enough. I don't think I'm not gonna be clogged. So I'm not like super scared of Cannonball. And it's turn 5 and his scream is only at 3.
Iron Man.
So we're in really pretty good shape here. I do need to start beefing up here, but this is going to be our Sage lane. Honestly, fine. Maybe not fine. This is 18 power here. Maybe not fine. Had it gone middle, no, that still would have been bad. Yeah, good cannonball by the opponent. Good cannonball. I got. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you got me.
Escaped.
I figured he would hold cannonball for turn 6, but I was wrong. I think I would play one more and then hop off for the night. A little bit of a rough night. We didn't really climb very far. Really only had one bad game where I lost 8 cubes. This is a great hand. No Thanos. Free Limbo. I mean, doesn't get much better. Ugh, Sanctum Sanctorum is really bad. Really bad for us. The vault opens back up on turn 7, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. Sanctum Sanctorum is bad. I don't know if I want to take up the space for magic here. It's probably not worth. The play is probably Iron Man here. Gore, Mystique. Do I double the Iron Man or do I double the Gore? I probably need to double the Iron Man. I don't think the Gore's not going to get big enough. The Gore doesn't get big enough on its own.
Iron Man.
Why does he have all these gray borders? 30. This has to be a bot, right? It doesn't seem like it. He just rocks gray borders. Maybe he just likes the gray border. I don't know. It's weird. It's not a bot, but it's giving bot vibes. Gore just doesn't really get big enough, does it? And then you have this beautiful Athena with the bananas, with the banana flare.
Iron Man.
I have to get really big here, and I just don't see it. Ironheart's nice. He's got his own Iron Man. He's got the chance to get much bigger than me, probably. Yeah, this is just not very big. Yeah, I think we're kind of okay. 7, no, it's going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 30 power left, and then middle is 7 plus the iron heart, but I'm not going to count that. 7, 8, 9, or 9. No, this is going to be 9, 11, 11, 12, 13, 12, 24 middle, plus or minus 3. It's winnable. Yeah, it's just going really big mid. We did get pretty big. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we beat him. Maybe? 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. I think 70.
Victory.
Yeah, barely. 60, 71 to 78. We won by 7 points. That's a good one. I didn't feel comfortable snapping into it. I didn't know how big he could get. Didn't he have Kitty? Why didn't he play Kitty? This was only 2. That was only 5 power. Oh, because he wanted the buff on the Athena. The Kitty was bigger than... Well, no. Okay, this Athena gives 6 power. The Kitty was not 6. Okay. I'll take it. 2 cubes. Ooh. I thought we got the premium mystery variant. Alright. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Do I have enough to upgrade this? 600 is not enough. Have anything here? Blue border, green border. Green borders, lots of green borders. What about Jane? No. 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 I already looked at that. I already looked at that. Did I? Yeah, I did. No. No. Nope. 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 Okay. Okay. Alright. I think that's it for me. 85. I should have been higher. There's the 1A cube loss that I had that was really painful. But can't win them all. I'm out here.